This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Kolejny materiał przed nami, kolejne śledztwo. Zaczynamy.
Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Dobra, jedziemy zobaczyć, o co tu chodzi. Dobra. Czy goś może mnie zawieźć? Okej, może prowadzić.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Okej, to jest fajne, że właśnie możemy sobie używać jakby pomocnika naszego do prowadzenia samochodu. Nie musimy gnać przez całe miasto. Możemy się zająć czytaniem dialogów.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
O, cholera. Tak daleko zaparkowali od ciała.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Są cycki, uwaga, są cycki.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you when you're ready.
No dobra, zobaczmy to ciało. O kurde, ktoś jej chyba na siłę...
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Podobna skórka pod paznokciami? Znaczy chyba brak naskórka na palcu. Matko.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Dobra. To tyle, tak? Czy jeszcze tam tą rękę? A, tu jeszcze mamy coś. Biblioteka publiczna Antonia Hill Street, data urodzenia.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Tak w ręku zostawił taką kartę?
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
No dobra, tutaj coś jeszcze jest. Tu taka skarpetka czy pończocha?
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Dobra. Co tu jeszcze mamy? Czegoś coś znalazł? Mhm. Chyba się tutaj nic nie da z tego. To chyba nie wchodzi w grę. Chociaż to mam jakiś adres, ale dobra, chyba to. Chyba tutaj. No to chyba też nie ma nic w związku z sprawą. Dobra, zostawmy to. Zostawmy to, bo to chyba nie tędy droga. Tu też jakaś torebka jest.
Never the same, are they?
Phelps, you'll want to come and take a look at this.
Kurde, chcę zobaczyć to. Patrzcie, jaka ta gra jest durna.
Not kidding, Phelps. Come see. Now.
Nie mogę zaglądać do torebki? Chyba się kuźwa nie da. Tam jakieś ślady znowu. Krwi.
You mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
May as well follow the trail.
No dobra. Czekajcie, że upewnię się, czy te torebki rzeczywiście nie można podnieść, czy otworzyć. No nie da się chyba. Cholera, cały czas tą babę podchodzi do tej baby. Dobra, jeśli nie da, to się nie da. Nie będziemy drążyć.
Antonia. Oh, same as the library card.
Tam coś jest, ale to chyba nie jest, ma związku z tym zabójstwem.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Matko, kto te ślady zostawił?
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Nie, to chyba nie. Kurde, co to, jakiś kluczyk przymocowany?
House keys strung up like bait on a hook.
A jaką cholerę to?
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Do ratusza? Gołębnik.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Pusta koperta?
He really wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. Got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Czego tu rzeczy nie zabieramy, to... O kurde. Jeszcze wyżej?
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Kurde. Patrzcie, jakie widoki tutaj mamy ładne. Tutaj też jakiś pędzel. Czekaj, kurde, nie mogę tego... Jakie głupie. Patrzcie, nie mogę tego w żaden sposób.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
To jest druga część tej karteczki, nie?
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Sprawdź mieszkanie Antonii. Antonia Maldonado. Czyli jakoś tak. O kurde, fajnie gra nas przyniosła.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Miejsce zamieszkania Antonii.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
No tak działa właśnie policja. Dobra, wchodzimy do środka. A, co to za głos? Już mi babka działa na nerwy.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Swap your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Dobra, idźmy na górę. Drzwi po lewej, tak?
Hey, Cole, get moving.
To nie jest lewa, to jest chyba prawa strona.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Żelazny pręt, wybite okno.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Tylko nie mogę tego podnieść. Patrzcie, znowu coś się spierdzieliło.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
No, czekajcie, tu jeszcze mam jakąś kopertę. Szanowna pani Antonia Izabela Mandolado, szanowna pani, nawiązując do mojego listu z dnia. Dobra, okej.
Okay, we have an address.
Dobra, nie będziemy się zagłębiać w ten list. Mamy adres, to jest najważniejsze. A tu jeszcze coś jest chyba. Ten obrazek. Zdjęcie bransoletki z
Charm
wisiorkiem.
bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence. We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Potencjalni podejrzani.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Dobra. Uwierz.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Działania podejmowane przez ofiarę.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Zakwestionuj.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Dobra, ślady włamania.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
Oskarż o kłamstwo.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
I tutaj wybieramy wybite okno.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Trójeczka, oskarż o
What about a
kłamstwo.
bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Zdjęcie bransoletki z wisiorkami. Tutaj wybieramy.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado bar.
Dobra, idziemy do baru El Dorado. Gdzie jest nasz samochód?
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Bar El Dorado.
A nosy old hag? And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wife's line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Oj, 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 oj.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Hey, honey, what time did you get off work today?
Zobaczmy, co to za liścik. O kurde. Rabstwo Los Angeles. Niżej podpisała Antonia Orlando dnia 8 sierpnia. Złożyła petycję rozwodową w sądzie. Czekajcie, bo nie przeczytam tego do końca, cholera. Matko i córko. Musiałem chyba zjechać na dół kamerą. No, otwieraj ten liścik. Raz. Niższy wzór Angela Land dostaje się w głównym budynku. Zatwierdzone przez... Czekajcie, w budynku. Dobra.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
No dobra, udało się tutaj pozyskać jakąś informację. Zaginiona biżuteria.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Dobra, zakwestionuj.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Sprawdź warzywniak. Jeszcze działania podejmowane przez
Did Antonia
ofiarę.
say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Uwierz.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Masakra z tymi
how'd
butami.
you do the pig salad?
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
No kurde. Ale czekajcie. Chyba to nie wszystko, żeśmy zrobili. Jeszcze to jest jedna rzecz do zrobienia. Nieczynny, dobra. No, out of order, okej.
Say, honey, what time did you get off work and table?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexicans love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
Nie wiem, czy to było konieczne, ale dobra.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine.
Mieszkanie państwa Meldolando. Dobra.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Tun. Aha, czekajcie, bo ja sobie zobaczę, jakie to jest mieszkanie, jaki numer. Maldonado 304.
Was in apartment 304.
Dobra. To jest 203, to chyba jeszcze wyżej.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh shit.
I got 100 pounds.
Now look, I don't want no troubles.
Nie, czego nie mogę atakować?
Nothing to say to you.
Ej, no nie mogę atakować, co jest kurwa grane?
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Matko, co tu się wyrabia?
I got 100.
Now look, I don't want no trouble.
Jakie twardziele.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Should get the whole place going over. Then talk to the neighbors.
Dobra. Porozmawiam z sąsiadami, nowy cel.
I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Tu nie ma nic. O. Bim, bim, bum.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Dobra.
This will take some explaining.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Nie no, tu nie będziemy wychodzić, bo tu raczej nie ma nic.
Junk.
Nic istotnego, dobra.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Dobra, dobra.
No good. There's nobody here.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
To mnie to niewiele nam powiedział. Zobaczmy jeszcze ostatnie tutaj drzwi, ostatnie mieszkanie.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
No, mam jakieś alibi męża na
Thinking you're
poszło.
gonna call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Czekajcie, zobaczmy, czy teraz się nam coś tu nie pojawi nowego. Jakiś ten poszlaka. Nie, tu nic. A ta koszula? No, też nic, cholera. Dobra, zadzwońmy. Gdzie jest telefon?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks for your help.
A matchbook from the Eldorado on the worktop. Jeszcze tutaj coś jest do zdobycia chyba, zdaje się. Ale nie tutaj.
The Eldorado must be a family favorite.
No dobra, chyba to tyle. Wracamy. I jedziemy na komisariat teraz. Zobaczymy, o co chodzi z tym listem. A, tu jest nasz samochód. Chociaż nie, tym też możemy przecież pojechać.
Can you drive to this one?
Komenda główna. Komenda główna. Patrzcie, mamy nowy samochód. Możemy do innych wsiadać, nawet nie wiedziałem o tym. Generalnie chyba jest nawet osiągnięcie na Steamie, żeby przyjechać, ale nie tym. A, widzicie. Dobra. Chociaż nie. On tu przybiegł teraz.
You can drive.
Matko, jaka dziwna gra. Nagle nam ten samochód stał się radiowozem, a przed chwilą co innego było.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now he sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? The fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Ciągle te kobiety, wszystkie nagie. Nie wiem, czy to jakiś związek ma z jednym mordercą, chociaż...
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork. I want to make homicide.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases. I understand you, but thousands wouldn't.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Rozmyśliłem się o...
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Nóż zło w swojej duszy klątwą obłożonej. Dobra. No.
Keep upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
No i co tutaj dalej? Nic tu nie mogę zrobić.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We had the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Słuchajcie, Angelo Maldonado. Dobra.
I thought this was such a nice area. I recognize that guy from the papers. He's a cop.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Ostatni kontakt z ofiarą.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Kłamie.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Dobra, znajdźmy tutaj alibi.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car. It was a brown Ford coupe.
Postępowanie rozwodowe. Jewelry taken from body. Biżuteria zerwana z ciała.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Uwierz.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Postępowanie rozwodowe.
She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Kłamiesz.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Zakrwawiona koszula.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Bzdura.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito. He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Dobra, wracamy do... Raczej jedziemy.
You're behind the wheel.
Do warzywniaka.
Fine. Where are we headed?
O ma.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Może i coś w tym jest. Klemfenej. To sam typek.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start, saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Charakterystyczny medalik,
She
przepraszam.
was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Zakwestionuj.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Well, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Kontakt z ofiarą.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Zakwestionuj.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Działania podejmowane przez
Where did she go
ofiarę.
from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Uwierz.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Dobra, będziemy szukać tutaj jakichś śladów.
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
I got a callback for that Universal Chorus line.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Czekaj, tutaj coś jest. Jakiś nożek zakrojony.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
A reszty klej.
Power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
Dobra, tutaj chyba to nic... Klucz nie ma związku ze sprawą.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Coś miałem tutaj. Tylko nie pamiętam jaki to był klucz, cholera. Dobra, chyba tutaj było dwójka. A jak to ty zostawić to? Cholera, tam to chyba coś innego, 5 chyba było. Dobra. Tutaj było chyba trójka. Kurde. No właśnie. Jaki czad.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
No i co, mamy sprawcę.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. Stop trying to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Kurde, ludzie biegają pod koła.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Pieprzyłem sprawę.
Now who's about to get picked? Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Give yourself up! Now!
No i mamy mordercę.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
No i co, kolejne śledztwo mamy za sobą. Gość jeszcze sobie weźmie skrzyneczkę mocnego trunku. Dobra. Znalezione poszlaki 16 na 17. Znowu coś przeoczyłem. Uszkodzone pojazdy, zniszczone miasta, Clean Fanny ma krew na rękach i zwłoki u stóp. W takich okolicznościach prokurator bez problemu może wysłać go do komory gazowej. Moi drodzy, to tyle. Dzięki za uwagę, trzymajcie się, hej hej. Zapomniałem, jeszcze mamy filmik do oglądnięcia.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show?
Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?